Maintain an upright posture, either sitting or standing. Rotate your head to one side. Place the opposite hand on your face and cheek. Inhale and gently rotate your head into your hand without actually letting your head rotate, while looking in the direction of the rotation towards your head for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds of gentle pressure, exhale as you look over your shoulder and rotate your head into the stretch. It's important to rotate into the stretch immediately upon taking the pressure of the rotation from your hand. This procedure should be repeated 3 to 5 times in each direction or until you no longer feel your range of motion increasing. Stand sideways about 1 foot from a wall. Reach up with the arm closest to the wall. Looking away from the wall, bend the arm and grab the base of your skull. Lean toward the wall, allowing the hand holding your skull to transfer and lean into the neck, creating a side bending action on the neck. Be very careful not to do too much force on this exercise. Once your neck has a gentle stretch, inhale and press your elbow into the wall and your head into your hand for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, exhale and relax toward the wall, allowing your arm to gently side bend your head and neck away from the wall to the point at which you feel a stretch. Repeat this process 3 or 4 times on each side. Take a golf club and bring it over your head behind your back. Grip with one hand on top of the golf club and the other hand on the lower part of the golf club. You could also use a doorknob if you're at home and don't have access to your golf club. Grabbing the top of the golf club, use the lower hand to pull the golf club down your spine to your hips. Inhale and gently pull downward for 5 seconds. Exhale and allow your body to slide down or your arm to slide down your spine just enough to comfortably increase the stretch. Repeat the process 3 to 5 times on each side. If you're using a Swiss ball, stretch the chest on the Swiss ball and again performed in the same manner as the medial shoulder rotator, but with the forearm on the ball on all fours. Keep the shoulder parallel to the ground as you allow the arm to be stretched back by dropping the body forward. Upon reaching the point of a comfortable stretch, inhale and press the forearm into the ball for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, exhale as you relax and move immediately into the new stretch position. Perform this sequence 3 to 5 times on each side. For the wrist extensors, reach either over or under the arm to be stretched and grasp the fingers and hands to be stretched. Holding the arm to be stretched straight out, flex the wrist and put a slight medial rotation on the arm to increase the stretch to the wrist extensors. Once a comfortable stretch is achieved, inhale and attempt to extend the wrist against the stabilizing hand for 5 seconds. For wrist flexors, with the arm held straight out in front of you, draw the wrist and fingers back to the point at which you feel a comfortable stretch. Inhale and activate the wrist and finger flexors of the arm being stretched by pushing the fingers into the opposite hand for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds of moderate pressure, exhale and relax and simultaneously increase the stretch. Repeat the process 3 to 4 times, doing wrist extension and wrist flexion both on the right and left hand. Lean against a wall or door jamb with your feet about 1 foot from the wall and your knees slightly bent. You're going to bring your hands up in front of your face as though you were looking at your palms. Pull your elbows inwards until they're in a line with or slightly inside your shoulders. Draw your navel inward toward your spine as you roll the pelvis backward, flattening to small your back against the wall. It's important to keep your head and as much of your spine on the wall as possible. Raise your arms over your head, trying to touch the palms of your hands against the wall while keeping your elbows within the shoulder joint. Hold the stretch for 20 seconds. For best results, this stretch should be performed 3 times per session. The obliques or the muscles on the side of your trunk can also be stretched very well on the Swiss ball. To get properly positioned, roll down the ball from a sitting position into a supine position and then carefully roll into your side. You may feel more comfortable using a spotter for this stretch. Use a wall or a partner to anchor your feet. Grasp the wrist of the top hand with the bottom hand. Gently begin to roll the upper body forward while pulling a mild downward tug on the upper arm. When you feel an area of tightness, hold that position until the tightness eases. Progressively roll forward and backward looking for tight areas. Be careful not to fall off the ball. Again, a spotter may help and likely to help you maintain position if you have balance problems. You may also hold on to a stable object until you'll feel comfortable with the stretch. Try to stretch for 1 minute on each side. The clam stretch is where we lay on our side and bring our hips up to 90 degrees. Our arms will be outstretched on top of each other. Our goal is to keep our knees together and in contact with the ground. We'll take our top hand and reach up and over, keeping our arms straight, bringing it over our body with the goal to lay the arm on the ground. Our other goal is to make sure that our shoulder blades are in contact with the ground, at the same time keeping the knees in contact together and into the ground. We'll open the arm and close it 10 to 20 times for the desired reps. Once the desired reps are met, we will turn to the other side and repeat the exercise.